Hey, happy whatever time of day it is where you are, really. I hope you do have a bit of time because personally, I got no time. Hey, I'm Joe or JSB, and I'm back with another song war where I put two songs against each other and try to decide which is my favourite. And of course, I ask you to play along at home as well. So today, the two tracks are "No Time" by the Guess Who. You might have guessed that already, huh? And "No Time" by the Guess Who. They did it twice, and I'm guessing. I'll stop doing the guessing puns, I promise. But I'm guessing if you clicked on this video, you probably know the hit version. It was on all the radios and all the compilations. But unless you're a dedicated fan, you might not have known that that was their second attempt at the song, following its appearance as the opening cut on the 1969 Canned Wheat album, the one that had "Laughing" and "Undone" on it. And that version is a shade under 2 minutes longer and a fair bit rawer than the more familiar version from the following year's American Woman album. Now, some will say, even accounting for the time differences, that the hit version lost something from the original. Let's see what we think. We're going to compare and contrast, and basically, I'm just going to play both versions of the song back to back straight through, and we'll chat about what we think afterwards. So, just a warning, if you've never heard the original version before, your ears might take a little bit of time to adjust to it, especially at the opening, which is a wee bit experimental, shall we say. Um, I can't describe it, so I'm just going to play it. It sounds like this. Don't worry, the familiar-ish riff will kick in soon. Pay close attention to what Randy's doing, because that's the biggest point of difference, I'm going to guess.
you. On my way to no time left for you. I'll find myself somewhere. No time left for you. Distant roads are calling. No time left for you. Gate. No time for a summer friend. No time for the love you send. Seasons change and so did I. You need not wonder why. You need not wonder why. There's no time left for you. No time left for you.
Alan Burton.
I got no time for your woman, no. I got no time for hanging around and getting stepped on and getting pushed around, woman. I got no time for hanging around and playing your
So start and end a bit different, but here's the version we know. That's how it goes straight into it, no messing about. Caught me sticks out. Well, there we have it. All right, that was two versions of No Time by the Guess Who. So clearly the hit version, the second one, is much more tightly arranged and worked as a single. But did they really need to redo it? Or could they have just done a single edit from the original? To the untrained ear, at the very least, they're not that different. Um, I think the answer to that question lies with Jack Richardson, the producer. They recorded most of the Canned Wheat album in a studio, I can't remember where, Chicago, I think. And they were not happy with the studio at all, to the point where he had them redo Laughing and Undone in another studio, which they weren't supposed to do because they were contractually obliged to use the studio that RCA had provided wherever they were. So they weren't happy with the sound of any of that album, really. But that's a great album, Can We? It's one of the best, I think. But they had that perspective. And so when he said to the band, I think this should be a single, let's redo it. And by that point, they had a new studio that they were very happy in. RCA approved. And you can possibly hear that in the track, that it feels very comfortable. But then, of course, they were doing the song as well. Um, so obviously, it's the same lineup on both tracks. I should probably mention them. I did mention briefly Randy Bachman on guitar, of course. Burton Cummings, the legend that he is, on lead vocals. No piano or keyboards on this track, either version. So he's just singing. And then, of course, we have Jim Cale on bass, backing vocals, and Gary Peterson on the drums. And I love what he does on both takes. So the stars of the show really are the writers, Randy and Burton. And the first version does have some great soloing from Randy that they did excise from that later version. So that really the beginning and end of the Can Week version and the solo in the middle are the biggest changes. That electronic fiddly experimental thing at the start of the track and the album, indeed. Yeah, I still don't like it. And then the other sort of main difference is the vocal ad libs from Burton at the end, where he on the single version, he keeps it fairly restrained and simple, whereas on the first version he's spitting out a bit of vile towards a woman, and he probably didn't need that on the same album as American Woman in terms of the ad libs on the outro. I do prefer the second version, and but overall, which am I going to go for, and which are you going to go for? Drop it down below before I say mine, because then we can agree to disagree. All told, oh, this is actually quite hard, harder than I thought it was going to be. But I'm going to give the win to No Time by the Guess Who. Yeah, you saw that one coming, didn't you? Okay, but I mean the second version, the hit version, the single version, whatever you want to call it, the American Woman version. It is just tight arrangement on it, and being the second time around, everything is just a little bit better in terms of playing, arrangement, vocals, all of it, in my opinion. But I can understand why some people, and there are some people, who really feel that the original is the version that people should remember. So if that's you, let me know. And if you agree with me, also let me know, because I like to be agreed with. But if you disagree with me, that's fine too. Basically, I just want to know what you think. That's the whole point of this sort of little exercise. So that's more or less answered that question. But how did I feel about another artist who re-recorded multiple versions of the same track in roughly the same time period? I'm talking about Mr. Neil Diamond and the track Shardo, and you can find out all about that right over here. Or something else this way. Either way, I hope to see you on one of those or somewhere else very soon. Thanks for watching today. Bye for now.
Acting is reacting. This does not mean acting again.